it should inform us just like that. But no wind, no nothing can do that. If there is anything in the what is that? Temperature change. If there's anything in the elfin forest, like the legend of the White Witch, I'm very sorry about your family that was killed by a group of random people. We're just here to come talk to you and get some answers. We have 2 pieces of equipment out. If you can come up to the red dot set on the floor to let us know you're here, or you could speak to us through the obelisk.
Yes.
Drown?
Drown? Wait, do you not understand what the next urban legend is that we're gonna do? If there is a woman in white. Alone? So there's another rumor that there was an insane asylum by the Elfin Forest sign that we just passed, which is 2 minutes down the road. Yeah. I think we gotta go there. If you want us to go to the Elfin Forest sign to carry on this investigation, if you can make one of these devices go off. Hey!
Bro, imagine I just crushed it.
Alright, man, let's just go to it, dude. Wait, where do we go? Should we go around? Oh, it's still there. No. Alright, so we tried parking by the sign, but the whole accident was around that area, and a cop told us that we pretty much had to keep it moving. We couldn't do what we wanted to do. So thankfully, we saw the person that was in the crash, and it looked like he was talking to the cop. His family was with him, so thankfully, everything was okay. We definitely got to move on to the last and final urban legend, La Llorona.
La Llorona!
La Llorona! Urban legend number 3, La Llorona. This popular urban legend begins in Mexico, where a woman named Maria found out that her husband was cheating on her. Feeling hurt, jealous, and angry, she took her kids to a nearby river. You can fill in the blanks of what happened, but let's just...
Okay, I'm stopping right here. I do have to do like a little spiel right here. In the Bible, it says that children are a gift. And so it's important that we do not discard them, we don't mistreat them, we don't hurt them. So when God gives you that gift, you can't just look at it and be like, I don't want this baby anymore, or I don't want to have this child. Even if it's not meant to be with the person that you wanted it to be, the child you must take care of because God said yes to you. I've heard something about like someone taking pills trying to, you know, lose the child, and the child still comes through, you know. And so when God says it's so, then it is so, you know. And it's hard because in some certain situations, I guess you could totally imagine that these children are being made, but regardless, it is a gift, you know. That life isn't life, and throwing it away is not a good thing to do, you know. It's an actual soul in there. In retrospectively, in reality, if you zoom out, this child that you have, that you're holding, is one more reason why Jesus stood on the cross and he waited a little bit longer, because he wanted that life also to be accounted for. So it's really important that you don't immediately discard anything like that, regardless of what scenario it is, because yes, it is unfortunate, but God gives you gifts. Don't throw them away.
Say after that trip to the river, all 3 of them were no longer alive. It is said that her spirit now roams around looking for her children as she feels guilt and regret. People claim to hear her crying in the middle of the night, weeping loudly and saying, mis hijos, which translates to my children, my children. There's videos all over YouTube showing footage of what sounds like a woman crying and people claiming that that's La Llorona. People report hearing or seeing her near bodies of water such as rivers, lakes, and creeks. When the scream sounds far, that actually means she's close. And when the scream sounds close, that means she's far. Apparently, you can try to summon her by going near a body of water. Let's go find a body of water.
Hey, so that's not far off. Brian's actually right. You can summon darkness, you can summon evil, you can summon demons and such like that. It's actually quite easy. But the same way that you can summon those things, you can summon or call upon God and the Holy Spirit. And it's way more comfortable to do that. So I know in this situation, when you do something horrible like this, it doesn't mean that that's it. It doesn't mean that God doesn't love you. He will continuously love you. So even if you do something like this and you regret it, right after, you can still call on God and God will protect you and he will save you. It's called grace. You know, we don't deserve it, but it's there and it's a beautiful thing. So I recommend calling upon God, and you don't have to do any sacrifices. You don't have to do any like 3-count thing. You can just put your hands together, close your eyes, mean it with your heart. As long as you mean it with your heart, truly, you can call upon the Lord and he will be there It says in the Bible, where two or more are together, I am there, which means God is there.